Hey guys, it's me, JQ, and I'm going to show you how I made these two invisible shoes. Man, look at all that rhyming. That was fucking choice. So, if you recall, a while ago, I ordered some gel insoles off of Footsmart, and I said that I was going to turn them into invisible shoes. These are those very same shoes, and I'm going to walk you through how I did it. Now, I know you're like, well, why didn't you just record while you were making them so you go step by step? Well, you know, I wanted to concentrate, but it's a very simple process. I can very easily explain it to you, and yeah. Okay, so when I ordered the gel insoles, the bottom here was actually the right side up. What I have as the top of the shoe is actually meant to be the bottom of the shoe. And when you order them, there's going to be a plastic covering that comes over this part. The reason for that is that this is sticky. And the idea, if you're using these normally, is that you'd put these in your sandals, and they would stick to the sandal. Well, because I don't want to make it difficult for myself to walk around, because if I walk around with the sticky side down, it's going to, it's going to want to stick to the ground, it's going to make it difficult to walk, and put a lot of strain on the straps. So, I have this side up against my foot, and it actually makes this so much better, because it makes it so much more difficult if some force of nature was trying to get this off of my foot. It'd be a lot harder because it wants to stick. Now, this is not a super strong adhesive, and when you peel it off of your foot, it doesn't hurt. So, yeah. So what I did, I stuck my foot, I stuck this right on my foot. I'm just going to go ahead and slide this on. This is what I did first, yeah. Okay, so I stuck this on my foot, right? Now, the straps obviously weren't there at the time. But I did that so that I could accurately measure how long the elastic needed to be. And here is the back of the shoe. Here we go. So, and I folded pieces over. I left plenty of room. And as you can see, I made markings off of where it met the side of the shoe. And then if it was the end of the elastic, I didn't need to make a marking at the end. But if it was elastic where I was going to cut it off, I made another marking. So it's like from here to here, it has to be on there. And here to here, it's on there. So I made two, one for my 4 little toes and one for the big toe. And then I went ahead and made duplicates of them for that because I figured, it'd be the same size. So you only have to measure twice and then just make 2 more of those same sizes. And then, on the back here, I used this glue to fuse these 2 plastics together, because yeah, this is, by the way, this is invisible elastic, just regular invisible elastic you can get at Joann's. Yeah, so I fused it with this glue, and okay, warning, when you open this bottle of glue, it wants to, rise out and escape, like it's on a mission. So, you kind of have to act fast, because it'll want, and wear gloves, because this will fuck up your skin. You wear gloves, put it on, put the elastic down, press down, kind of be careful that your glove doesn't start, sticking. If you have excess glue coming out the side, you kind of have to move your fingers around a bit so that they don't get fused to. And it'll set, like it says here, it'll set in 30 seconds. My camera's not focusing, whatever. And then it cures in 30 minutes. So, once all this sets, you just leave it alone 30 minutes, and then it is properly fused to the back of the insole, and voila, you have a very simple invisible shoe. Now, I only recommend this for indoor use, or maybe if you're out in the grass taking, for a photo shoot, but I don't recommend walking down, gravel streets, or sidewalks even, with this. Not that it would be uncomfortable necessarily, because I've test walked these. These are actually very comfortable, despite their thinness. They are very comfortable to walk in. But if you stepped on glass, I don't think this would be adequate protection. So I recommend having like a pair of shoes or sandals to walk to and from your con and hotel, and then put these on once you're inside of the convention center. I'm going to have a pair of like white sandals, just because white goes with the costume, because it's an all-white costume, that I'm going to wear from like, again, from my hotel to the con and back again. And then once I get inside the con, I'll just kind of find a place to like sit down or lean up against the wall and switch them out, put the white sandals like in a bag, take these out of that same bag and put them on. I carry bags with me around a con anyway. I know some people, they don't like to carry stuff into cons with them. I always think that's kind of silly, because if you're going to be at a con all day, you're going to need like snacks or a drink eventually, you know? And what if you want to walk around with your 3DS, you know, stuff like that. So, to no inconvenience of mine, I will just switch them out. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's the whole concept. I've never really seen anyone use this method to make invisible shoes, or at least if anyone has, they've never published it. The only invisible shoe tutorial I've ever seen was one that used, like, a non-gel insole, like a plastic one, and then spandex, and, like, sewed it into, like, the holes. These aren't really holes, these are, like, indentations, but those insoles that they were a Jack Frost cosplayer that they used, they had, like, holes all the way through them, and they were able to sew the spandex into them, but no offense to them, but those seemed really uncomfortable. So I was like, I want to do something completely different, and voila, I got these. And I really like them. I think they're going to hold up really well, because, I mean, this stuff is stronger than super glue, although it does give you some instructions and warnings on the back. It does say, do not use this with polyethylene, and for those who don't know, polyethylene is a type of closed-cell foam. I believe EVA foam counts as one of the, in the family of polyethylene foams. So, this is fine for, like, a plastic-on-plastic fusion like this, but don't use it for any of your closed-cell foam projects. Stick with contact cement for that. That's really what that's for. Alright, so, I hope you find this useful, and yeah, enjoy your conventioning.